Happy Wednesday, every morning.
Hello.
Well, I already messed up. That was super just right off the bat. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm Judy Hayes with Design Realty Group.
And I'm Courtney Scroggins with Design Realty Group.
We are on Real Talk Live today, and we are the most excited that I think we really just have our first day of fall. We have long sleeves on. We're hoping not to regret that in about
I'm already
20 minutes.
hot.
You're already
It's
hot.
fine.
It doesn't
It's
take
fine.
but a minute, but we're looking cute right now, and this is the new fall color from everything that I'm seeing. I'm never really trendy.
Plaid and mustard yellow.
I'm never
Those
that
are the
trendy,
colors.
but I feel like I am today. So we wanted to get started with our show today. We are going to be discussing the third P for our sellers in our Selling Successfully, which is promotion. This is where your realtor will make or break it for you. I can't stress enough how important that is. And this is kind of really where you set yourself apart as a real estate agent, that we get to be creative and come to you with our personal marketing and branding and our experience. So Courtney, what are the things that if you were a seller and you picked up the phone to call to a real estate agent to come out, what are you looking for on a marketing aspect, and what do you do for your clients?
I mean, I think the very first thing I'm looking for is my instant connection with that person. I think that's the very first thing. Mm-hmm. But after that, I want to know, what are they going to do to sell my home? So, and I'm not looking at everyone else's home they've sold. I mean, in a sense you are, because you're looking at their past sales. Okay, what does their photography look like? What do they do to get that home out there? But I am saying, okay, what about me? I'm a new person. This is a new day. You're meeting with me, and this is my personal home. So how are you going to kind of tailor this to me and meet my expectations? So I think that the most important thing to me personally is going to be that social media reach and that marketing approach on social media, for sure.
And one of the things, when Courtney and I decided to go independent and become Design Realty Group, Courtney actually created our slogan, which is service and results by design. And the reason we did that is we want to tailor our marketing and promotional design around each client, because every client's different, every home is different, every market is different. We do luxury homes, we do farm and ranch, we do single family, we do new construction, and so everything is different, and we need to know everything about the community and that home. So you mentioned videos, websites, TikTok, that social media presence. I mean, every time you come around the corner, and this is where I feel like a dinosaur is, I'm just getting really good at Facebook, and now
she's come a long way.
Oh my God.
She's come a long way.
Now they got TikTok, and they're making me do that, and I was under a lot of pressure, and I'm doing that. But why is that so important?
Well, because that's where everyone goes these days.
That's where they're
going. I mean, the first thing that you're going to do, for the most part, I would say up to the age of about 60 or so, is you're going to go first to social media. What's going on? What's the latest and greatest? That's where you're going to, I think we pick up our phone every day and we log into social media. I think after you get 60 and up, they may not be so fast to, let me check, Facebook for a new real estate listing.
Right. They
may ask friends, or they may, kind of just go straight to their realtor and say, hey, can you send me a hot sheet? But for the most part, especially your younger homeowners and everyone that's coming in is going to be hopping on who's shared what listing and what can I do to take a quick peek at it, instead of going through the process of calling the realtor, hey, send me over some information. They can get it all at their fingertips. So that's the most accessible thing.
What she just said was crucial, because everybody and their mother, when they're even thinking about looking at a house, what's the first thing they do? They look online. So if they don't like the pictures or the video and they don't like it there, they're not going to come in person, right? And also, how many people, and I know there's a number, and I feel like I should know it, are moving to Texas? Thousands, hundreds of thousands are relocating to Texas.
Yeah.
So if they're in California or Colorado or Montana, they can't easily jump in the car and go look at a house this weekend. They're looking online. And so when we get to a certain price point, we do Matterport tours, which are very expensive for us to do, but that's the quality that we do for our luxury properties that we're walking in, because you can see the pictures, you can't really see a floor plan.
Yeah, so I mean, what Matterport enables you to do, which if you're a Zillow user, then you know that Zillow offers what's called a 3D tour. So same, but Matterport, I feel like Matterport is just more advanced than the 3D, in my opinion, but it just seems that Zillow's got an easier alternative for a lot of people to use. But I think that tool essentially takes away the guesswork of, okay, I know the pictures look great, but what does the floor plan and functionality really look like for me?
Mm-hmm. And one of the things that those do is allow you to see, we have aerials as well as those, see what's around those. We always
Especially
do
with
aerial
rural.
photos with rural or any type of property, because we want to see what's around us, and your neighbor matters. You can have the perfect house and you next door neighbor doesn't, and you're like, oh, this is a problem. It's going to affect your pricing. It is. Hey, James, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and a lot of people with rural, they want to see the shape of the land.
Mm-hmm.
So that is extremely important. If you are listing a home in Northcrest Ranch or in Peach Creek Plantation, where you're on actual tracts of land somewhere out there, people care about the shape of the land. What can I do functionality-wise with the shape of this land? Can I put a horse barn? Can I put a shop? Where do I put my pool? They want to work out the logistics, so that's very important. And I think that a lot of people really don't know and aren't informed on how much that matters, and how much goes into us promoting your house through photography. That is, in my opinion, that is the most important thing, and I think that all my sellers agree that I make that same statement every time.
And same thing with video. So when I leave here today, I'm going to go to a couple of my listings, just those little snippets that you see on TikTok. And a while ago when I said, why do we have to do TikTok? Let me tell the answer to that, because that's what your consumers are looking at. Mm-hmm. We were heavy Zillow agents for a long time because everybody likes Zillow. There's agents are kind of split 50-50 with Zillow. My response to that, I run a large team, is what does the consumer want? It brings me buyers. That's what the consumer likes. I might not like Zillow, but it's irrelevant. The consumer likes Zillow, and that's what you have to conform to what your consumer wants. And that's why we have some interview questions we'll talk about when we're sitting down with our sellers. We have thoughts in our mind, but our main goal is to know what you want. What do you want in a real estate agent, and what are your expectations to selling your house? So with the 3 Ps, the one thing I wanted to really point out is pricing, presentation, and promotion. These 3 things go in conjunction. You can't have one without the other. Is that a commercial, like an Almond Joy commercial or something? But they don't work unless they're all together. And the outcome is not going to be as much as you desired if you don't have them